Green Bay, it's Bill on the score.
Well, hey, fellas, thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to thank the Bears for some really good football yesterday.
This is a really, really bad Wisconsin accent.
I'm still kind of shaking off the blackberry brandy buzz I caught yesterday.
It's not a good accent, though.
Well, I think it is. They're fun.
You sound more Pakistani than...
Well, I heard that Dave Wanstead was available for coaching. Maybe the Bears would like to get him that.
Are you trying to sound Pakistani?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Then why are you?
Yes, then why do you?
Then why do you? We don't want to make an airline reservation. We're not going anywhere. I promise you, we're not going anywhere.
That's not no.
Well, we're not going anywhere, are we? We going anywhere?
Look, if Pakistan gets to the point where American companies are able to outsource call centers there, things will be the world will be in better shape if the country's that stable.
Yeah, I think. Oh.
These call centers are not in the mountainous tribal regions.
I think some of them are. I've talked to some of them. I think they are.
That's part of the problem.
I think some of them are.
Is it there in Waziristan?
I do. I had a couple of instances where I swear to God I think they are.
That's an issue.
I was not making good communications. Not in the least. Thank God I don't have to do that very much. I don't have to do any thinking.
In Pilsen, it's Mel on the score.
Bernsey, what's going on here?
What's going on in Pilsen? I'm not there. I don't know. You have to tell me what's going on there.
Lovie Smith. You know how they pan to him during the game? I see all other coaches going over and talking to their players, trying to figure out what's going on in the field.
Right.
I don't see Lovie doing any of that.
Okay, well, this is every...
That's a weird thing you don't like to talk about.
Okay,
no, that's not the weird thing he doesn't like to talk about. There's other weird things he doesn't like to talk about.
Are you saying midget porn is weird?
That's a perfect lead-in.
We're waiting for Lovie to run around talking to people.
I'm not sure midget porn is weird.
No, it's not weird. It depends on the midget. If it's a weird midget...
But not by today's standards.
If there's a weird midget involved, the porn is always weird. But if it's a normal midget...
You know what's weird?
What?
No porn.
if there's
a lack of porn, then it's weird.
Lack of porn. Yeah, but I think a regular sort of stable midget is fine. Then it's not
stable
weird.
Midget?
They work
a horse trainer?
They work in the stables.
Well, that's what they, really, basically. You find a midget, you put him on a horse, you hope he didn't fall off.
Put him in a cage. Cage in the water.
Sharking.
The background noise of the lectern. And there's the Michigan women's basketball coach. That's Lovie clearing his throat.
It goes without saying that we weren't ready to play the football game this past week. You have to give the Packers a lot of the credit.
No.
They played well. It was an important football game. Felt like we had a good week of practice, but the week of practice normally is to tell what type of week of practice you have. Normally you have to
stuff right in your mouth.
So we have to, right now we'll take that. Good part about a game like that is that you get a chance to replay the opponent. So hopefully December the 22nd, when they come back down here, we'll be ready to play a little bit better. Offensively, running game, passing game, didn't get a lot done with either one.
I'm done.
Thought we moved the ball fairly well early, but
I'm not a magician.
To be able to score points, and weren't able to do that. Defensively, a lot's been talked about our pass defense and can we stop the pass, but it always starts with the run, something we've done a good job of. But yesterday, they were able to establish the run. When you have two things going, it's hard to deal with that.
Did Derrick Rose play football?
Special teams-wise, you're always looking for a big play from the special teams, and weren't able to get any big plays from our special team.
Hello.
If there was anything good that came from the game, we didn't have a lot of injuries. I think Darryl McClover was the only one. With a hamstring that went down. Cal Lloyd made it to the game okay, as did Brandon Lloyd.
Knucklehead.
So we're fairly healthy going into this next stretch. After, of course, going over what happened with the Packers game, you have to move on. And that's
Anheuser-Busch.
We have a 6-game season starting up right now.
Great.
Also a good thing that's still going on with our football team right now.
Willie Harris.
First place in our division. So if we can take care of some things, we realize we have to correct some things. But if we can do that in these next 6 games, we should be okay. But 6-game season, but it starts with St. Louis coming up this week. So all the focus would be on St. Louis and going from there. Take your question.
Mine too.
How much character will really be revealed now with the team at this point?
He was retired.
It will, and our football team has a lot of character. That's why we feel good about this next stretch. You don't want games to happen like that, but from time to time they do. You have to keep in mind it only counts as 1 loss, and you move on from there. But the team has a lot of character.
Okay.
I wasn't happy about what was going on. That probably goes without saying.
Oh, Lord.
In terms of how we did, what happened, was it one of the worst losses that you've experienced, even just personally?
No, I've had a few like that.
But then again,
I was in Kansas. 45-0, 45-0 in the third quarter. We lost, and about 6 weeks later, we played an NFC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
So things like that happen. Last year, the Packers were down here, and we beat them about 35-7. They played an NFC championship game. So these things happen.
Considering you do have character in the room, are you surprised?
Here's Garth Hoffman.
Things happen. Like I said, I've been in this situation before. Good teams go through this. And
Who is your
you make
daddy?
your corrections and you move on. And there's no more than that. We have too much football left to go.
What are the
really
corrections? Ask him what the
what
corrections
happened,
are.
Why it happened.
He can't
Move
get
on
rid
from
of it.
there.
Mike Brown said some things after the game yesterday that the defense isn't what it once was.
Oh, I hate my job.
What's your reaction to that? He didn't seem to think that you guys were going to get the mojo back on defense.
Well, yesterday we didn't play good defense.
You guys do Alex Brown yet?
I mean, that's about the only thing that's been decided as I see it. We have 6 games to go, and what we do from here on out will determine what type of defense we have. Do I think we can be a good defensive football team this year? Yes, I do.
That's not true!
And I think you'll see that.
That's not true!
It's stunningly bad.
Keep all the options open. Danielle came in and gave us a little spark there.
He's consistently a bastard.
Each week, you evaluate the video, and you make decisions based on that.
Devin, you're
good to
benched.
get Danielle back out on the football field full speed, coming off the hamstring.
Yeah, but he's dead!
Hesitant somewhat with the kick returns. And Tope said he likes the guy to just be explosive and take off, and that maybe he was not doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure Dave would like for him to score every time. I mean, that's how we would all like to see Devin with the returns. But has he been hesitant? I don't know what words you want to give. You want to give it?
Bad.
We haven't gotten a lot of production
Stunningly
from
bad.
returns right now, up until this point. That's the good part about having this 6-game season starting up. Hopefully some of those things we can take care of.
Well, we talk a lot about making corrections. Are we talking mild tweaking? Are we talking...
Well, we're talking about everything that went wrong in the game or that we've seen. We're trying to correct them all ways. Mild, extreme, whatever word, term you want to use. Everything that we see that's wrong, we're trying to correct it.
You think I'm stupid
We're
or something?
always ready to make extreme modifications if we need it. I don't think we need extreme measures. I think when you're a first place ball club, I don't know if you need to make extreme measures. A lot of good things had to happen for us to be in this position. We're just disappointed in a big loss yesterday. No more than that.
Lovie, will Basher and Graham both get playing time at cornerback, or will you decide one way or the other on that?
Well, when you play, we need for someone to really step up at that position. Nate's our starter, but, Corey's done some good things. So, to me, it doesn't really matter who's starting. We have a starter, but if we feel like we have a guy that deserves to play, we'll play him. And we do that at other positions, too.
Do you anticipate McClover returning this season?
It's a hamstring injury. I have no idea.
If that matters.
We'll just let it play out. Hamstrings can take time. I don't know if his was, that type of injury, but we'll know a little bit more a little bit later on.
I'm here all the time.
It's good to get him in the game. He's been practicing, making progress. We're seeing, he's kind of gotten his training camp a little bit later as he's been going through practice. So it's always good to see a guy get his first action.
Everybody I knew here is dead.
Bob, our entire football team has frustration. Bob Babbitt's the only one? No. Believe me, I have frustration. We all have frustration. It's amazing when things go. A lot of times we put it on one guy. Not much has happened that's good. You would term good this past week. It's more than just defense. This was a total team loss. Starting with the head coach, we all got feeling great.
Get this kid out of here. He's freaking me out. All right, that's Lovie.
I think that's enough.
I think Devin's benched.
I think so, too.
I think Devin's benched. He didn't say Devin is our kick returner.
No, he did not.
Keep all our options open.
Well, I mean, you could see the obvious difference.
Yeah, one guy can run.
That's one thing that seems to help if you're returning kicks.
Wow, okay. Well, we got a lot more to come. The 6-game season has begun.
That's right. The 6-game season.
And everybody's even, the 3 teams that are left.
And remember, first-place teams do not need big corrections.
Okay. He's Boris. I'm Bernstein. This is WSCR, The Score.